All right, welcome to Raven's Arcana. It's time for the In Through the Outdoor Tarot, and we're going to use the As Above, So Below tarot spread. This is not for any specific question, any specific date or time, or any astrological sign. We're just going to let the information come through and weave a story with the spread. All righty. Hope everyone's having a great day. Get a few shuffles in here, then we'll see where the story takes us. All right, let's do this. So we have the upright Seven of Cups. We have the Devil, upright as well. And then we have the Page of Swords reversed. So immediately that Devil card stands out. I think we become attached to a certain way of life. We are kind of in a rut. And, this isn't necessarily addiction, isn't necessarily things that are, that we're doing. Drugs, alcohol, just addicted to porn, stuff like that. No. The devil can be something that binds you, right? You're bound to something, and it's not going to have the best outcome for you. So I think that we become comfortable, or you become comfortable in kind of your life right now. Now, you do have a lot of choices. You have a lot of choices out there, right? A lot of fancy things in the Seven of Cups that tempt you. And you're kind of still stuck here. And I think the reason why you haven't made any choices, made any movements away to remove the chains from this comfortable life, is you don't have a whole lot of clarity, a whole lot of vision for the future. And that's evident by the Page of Swords reversed, right? You haven't really wrapped your head around what can be different, what choices you can make, which one of these cups, if you will, you can choose that'll have a different outcome and get you out of this rut that you feel like you're in. And I think that's what the Devil card is definitely representing. I think you're bound to a certain way of life based on your past decisions. And it's not really something, it's not a life that's necessarily killing you, but it's a stagnant life. It's a life, and you find yourself wanting more. You find yourself wanting to do different things, to make changes, and it's just kind of out of your comfort zone right now. And the reason why, once again, you haven't taken any steps to remedy that situation is you don't really know, you don't have a whole lot of clarity of what that future is. It's like taking a job. You're not going to leave a job and do the exact same work for almost the exact same pay, and it be the exact same monster, right? You need to know before you make this change, before you leave your comfortable existence behind, that there's something that's going to be better for you in your future based on the decision that you would make. So let's go below the surface and see if we can get some clarity based on this path and this journey that we're beginning to weave. And I think the Devil, a lot of people immediately think it's bad, like it has to be horrible addictions, that you're gonna become an addict, if you will. But we are addicted to certain behaviors. We are addicted to certain comfortable situations that do not allow us to grow as humans, right? It could be a lot of things, right? And below the surface, we have the Five of Pentacles reversed. The Five of Pentacles upright. We have the King of Wands, and the King of Wands is reversed. And then we have the Princess of Cups, which in most decks is the Page of Cups. So immediately with the Princess of Cups, you're lacking that intuition. You don't have the foresight. You don't have any knowledge of the future, right? You don't, and that's a lot of times we try to make decisions, take action based on what we think is going to happen. And with that Page of Swords reversed and the Page or Princess of Cups reversed. You're scared to take that leap because you don't know where you're going to land. And the Five of Pentacles, I'm feeling like this might be a job. This is Five of Pentacles is financial ruin. And, feeling left out in the cold with the traditional Rider-Waite, right? And your fear, your below the surface fear, is that you don't know where you're going to land if you take the leap. You're scared it's going to affect you financially. And, with the King of Wands here, that Leo energy, that fire, perhaps you've thought of another way, like I heard side hustle come in, another business, something you're trying to create your own future. And all of us are trying to do that, right? Even if it's within certain boundaries, right? We're talking about being bound to this way of life, and a boundary binds us. So it could be creating your own position within the organization you are now. I'm definitely feeling like this might be a job at this point with the Five of Pentacles coming up. Now, stability doesn't always have to be money, but in this case, I just really feel like this is a job. This is a job that you want to move on from. You might want to leave the company that you currently work for, you're employed by, and you want to create your own future. You might have an idea of starting your own business, and that scares you financially, and it also scares you because you don't really, you don't have the information. Where am I going to be in a year based on this? You don't know because you've never done this before, and that makes complete sense if we're talking about a job here. Let's go above the surface and see if we can get what I like to call that view from the top. Money is a binder, right? We have to, unfortunately, we have to make money to buy our freedom, to pay our mortgages, our rents, food, clothing, and shelter. It's just a way of life right now. And it's a requirement. So this is a big decision. And I think with the Seven of Cups leading off the whole spread here, you have choices. You have the ability to choose another path. It's just scary. And it is scary. It's scary for all of us. But above the surface, we have the Page of Coins. And the Page of Coins is upright. And we have the Eight of Wands. And the Eight of Wands is reversed. We also have that Ace of Cups. And the Ace of Cups is reversed as well. So immediately with the Page of Coins, you have the ability to essentially manifest your destiny. And with coins and with the pentacles, coins are pentacles, of course, but I think we're talking about money here. You have the ability to support yourself. And the Eight of Wands here, that's a change card. The Eight of Wands is a change card that you still have that gut feeling that you want to make the change, but you're kind of stuck there. And once again, with the Ace of Cups, that Ace of Cups is that potential, that emotional. This is an emotional decision for you. So this might be, you've been stuck in a job for quite some time here. You've made friends, co-workers, acquaintances, what have you. You have a work family. We all know that most of us work more than we're at home. So we've created a family. And not only are you worried about money in the future, you're worried about connections to people, connections to friends and acquaintances that you've made along the way. And this is probably a position you've been in for quite some time. So you have a lot of friends there, a lot of relationships. And it's going to be a tough move for you. So it's kind of balancing out where not only are you worried about the money, you're worried about relationships going forward, especially if you're creating your own business. That's something you're probably going to go into either individually or even with a partner. It takes a while to build something here. So you'd have to develop new relationships, and you're not going to see your work friends, your work family as much. But, that manifestation of your idea and putting that into work, you do have a vision for it. You just can't see the future. So I think let's get a little bit more clarification here. Let's close this out with 3 more cards and see where this takes us. Yeah, definitely feeling like this is a job. And it could be a job you've already started. It could be, like I said, I heard side hustle come through. It could be a way that you have tried to make money on the side to supplement an income, but it's really your passion, and you're having trouble knowing when to just go full force into it. And also with the 7 of Cups here, you want the finer things, and you think you deserve them, and everyone does, right? You want to make sure that you're working your butt off to get the things that you deserve. So that's another aspect of the 7 of Cups, right? All right. We have Temperance upright. We have the 2 of Pentacles reversed. And we have the 9 of Wands. And the 9 of Wands is upright. So I think that whatever this is that you've been building on the side in the background is definitely going to provide you some stability. Not only is it going to feed your soul, if we're looking at the 2 of Pentacles, not talking about the reversal at the moment, that infinity sign, this is part of a cycle, and this is part, I'm feeling just, this is a passion of yours, your normal, we'll call it a 9 to 5, even if you don't work that schedule. That's not your passion. This is your passion. And the 2 of Pentacles reversed would signify that you wouldn't have to juggle anymore. So you're probably either working, a job and another half job, right? Almost double time here. You have 2 almost full-time jobs. You're probably, if you're not putting a lot of physical work, there's a lot of thought going into that side business, that background business, creation, whatever it is. But I think if you make the decision, you're not going to have to juggle, and that's what you're worried about. And you are juggling right now, but you're doing it to build a better future for yourself. The Temperance card, patience, right? You're going to know when the time is right. And I think you've had a lot of patience here. I think you've had a lot of time to think about what this is. And Temperance is also, if you're looking at the cards, it's about balance, right? So you're not going to have to juggle. You're going to balance probably spiritually, emotionally at this point. And the Temperance card is always about hope as well. And, the Star card is kind of hope and renewal. Temperance is about hope and about feeding your passion and about balance. So we're talking about passion. So whatever passion project you have, whatever side hustle, your side business is actually your passion, your purpose. And the 9 of Wands is that final push, right? It's that final push towards the 10 of Wands, which is the completion stage. So you're getting all your ducks in a row. You're making sure everything's lined up correctly where you can take this jump. And I think the time is beginning to come for you to make this decision, right? At some point, if you're struggling at work, whether it be physically or mentally, and it's stressful, and you know that you have to get out of that situation, sometimes we have to take a leap of faith where we don't know what the future holds, where we don't know what that outcome is going to be. But I think that I think you have all the tools here. I think you've done your research, you've put the work in, and if you want to go full force into this project, it is going to be very fruitful, very beneficial. It will add balance to your life. It will feed your passion, your purpose, and fiscally, monetarily, you're going to be okay. All right. Thank you so much for your time. Appreciate you sticking around. If you dig the video, please give it a like. If you want to show your support, please subscribe. Leave any questions or comments below the video. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Good luck.